Why is it so easy to understand English but it's so hard to speak it? The answer is simple. Listening is passive while speaking is active. When you are listening, you just receive information. But when you need to speak, your brain has to do all hard work, putting words together, thinking about grammar, and trying to sound right. It's like watching a soccer game versus playing in it. Example, when you're watching the soccer, it's easy. You just sit back and enjoy. But playing, that's a whole different story. Speaking English is just like playing the game. You need to get in there and practice. Now, here's the big one. The fear of making mistake. This is the number one reason why people don't speak English. You probably think, what if I say something wrong? How if they laugh at me? Here's the thing, no one cares if you make mistake. In fact, making mistake is good. It means you are learning. Think about this way. Every time you make mistake, you are one step closer being fluent. It's like when you learn riding a bike. Maybe you fell many times. Did it stop you? Of course not. The same goes for English. So let go of that fear and start speaking. Here's another big problem. Mental translations. This happens when you are thinking in your native language and trying to translate every word into English before you speak. It's slow and exhausting, right? That's why speaking feels so hard. The trick is to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. I know that it sounds tough, but here is what you can do it. Start narrating your day in English. When you are walking, you say, well, I am walking to the park. It's simple, but it helps your brain to think directly in English. Example, when you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your language, just say, I am waking up, I am brushing my teeth, I am having breakfast. Trust me, it works. Daily practice is a key. You have to practice speaking every day, and I know what you are thinking. I don't have anyone to practice with. But that's okay. You don't need a partner to practice speaking. You can talk to yourself. One of the best ways to practice is by talking in front of the mirror. Sounds funny, right? But it works. Stand in front of the mirror, looking yourself, and have conversations. Pretend you are introducing yourself to someone new or talking about your day. This helps build confidence and gets you comfortable with speaking English out loud. Another awesome technique is to record yourself speaking. This is a great way to track your progress and hear what you can improve. Plus, you can listen back and notice your pronunciation and intonations. Grab your phone, record the short video of yourself talking in English, then play it back. Ask yourself, how do I sound? Can I improve my pronunciations? You will be amazed on how much you can improve yourself. Record yourself once a week. Maybe talk about your plans at the weekends or describe something fun you do. Keep recording and listen to them. You will be surprised with your progress. Mimic native speaker for fluency. One fun way to improve your speaking is to mimic native speakers. Have you ever watched a movie or listened to a podcast and try to speak like that? Say it out loud over and over. It's a fun way to practice and start sounding more natural. Most English learners spend a lot of time listening to English, whether it's to listen to music, podcasts, or movies. But here's the trick. You need to turn that passive listening into active speaking. Next time you watch the show in English, pause after each sentence and repeat what you hear from the character saying. Practice speaking, not just listen. Example, imagine you are watching your favorite TV show. The character says, I'm going to the store. Pause it and say it yourself. Repeat it until you feel natural. Doing this regularly will boost your speaking very quickly. Practice anytime, anywhere. Here is the great thing about practicing English. You can do it anytime and anywhere. Whether you are at home, in the store, or even in the bus, there is always opportunity to practice speaking. If you are in the store, imagine asking, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Could you tell me more about this product?" Or, "Is this on sale today?" You don't have to actually ask someone, but this kind of practice keeps your brain in English mode. Making mistakes is part of learning. You don't need to be perfect to just speaking English. The goal is communicate, not perfect grammar or pronunciations. You will learn and improve with time. Every time you make a mistake, don't feel embarrassed. Instead, think of it as progress. You will learn something new every time you try. The more you speak, the less mistake will happen. Example. Let's say you are talking to someone and you accidentally use the wrong tense, like saying, "I go to the store yesterday." "Oh, I meant I went to the store yesterday." Speaking English is not something you master for a night. It takes regular time for practice. If you have 10 minutes a day, that's enough for making progress every single day. The key is you practice every single day. Here's what you need to do to speak English confidently. 1. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Embrace them. 2. Stop translating and start thinking in English. 3. Practice speaking every day, even if it's just with yourself. 4. Use technology and mimic native speakers to improve. 5. Build your confidence by starting with small things and use it every time to speak. You got this? So don't wait. Start practicing today. If you enjoy this video, follow me.